You've got drive. You dream big. You crave success and imagine a future where everything finally clicks. You want the freedom, the lifestyle, and the impact. But here's the catch: you keep getting in your own way. You know exactly what needs to be done, but somehow you keep putting it off. The guilt slowly creeps in, because deep down, you know you're meant for more. This guilt doesn't fade, it grows. Day by day, week by week, until it feels normal. And then the new year rolls around. Same goals, same vision, same starting point. You kick things off strong, motivated, excited, maybe a little overly optimistic. But before long, procrastination slips in. Like that cousin who shows up uninvited and never leaves. It settles in quietly, and soon becomes a part of your daily routine. Eventually, you start calling yourself lazy. So how do we stop this cycle? How do we truly beat procrastination? There's no shortage of advice online, but most tips only touch the surface. Delete this app. Turn off that notification. Sure, it might help temporarily, but it doesn't fix the real problem. Because the real problem is deeper. At the root of it all is one powerful force: inertia. In simple terms, inertia is resistance to change. Things that are still want to stay still. Things that move want to keep moving, unless something forces them to do otherwise. This law of physics applies to us too. Just like a rocket rest, you need effort to start moving. Even the smallest action takes energy. And that's the trap we dread: the first push. We blow it up in our minds. So we avoid it and chase easier things, like scrolling, gaming, or endless snacks. To beat procrastination, you have to defeat inertia. And here are two powerful ways to do that. First, make starting stupidly simple. That beginning is the hardest part. So remove as much friction as possible. Lower the bar. Instead of, I need to finish this giant thing, say, I'll just do one tiny piece. For example, don't aim for 5,000 words. Just aim for 50. 50 words feels easy. It feels doable. No big emotional hurdle. You barely need motivation, and yet it gets you moving. The second trick, the 2-minute rule. When you don't feel like doing it, tell yourself, just do it for 2 minutes. That's it. Don't feel like tidying your room. Turn on a song. Clean while the music plays. Stop when it ends if you want. But here's the magic. You usually won't stop. You'll keep going, because action creates momentum. And momentum carries you forward. The start was the hard part. Now it's easy to continue. It's like pushing a boulder uphill. Once you reach the top, it rolls on its own. So the secret is this: make that initial push as effortless as possible. Lower the stakes. Start with just 2 minutes. Apply this anywhere in your life: the gym, your side hustle, your personal goals. It works everywhere. You don't need to tackle the whole thing. Just take the tiniest step. As Martin Luther King Jr. once said, you don't have to see the whole staircase. Just take the first step.